Good morning, y'all. Well, I don't know about you, but when I'm traveling, I don't try to stay in the most expensive hotel. But as long as it's in a good location where I'm not worried about my bike getting vandalized or stolen, and the place don't have bugs, I'll probably end up staying there. But when I'm traveling with a wife, she's a little bougie, so we stay in a little bit nicer hotels. I just like to get a good night's rest and a shower, and that's all I really need. And my bike be there in the morning. But we are headed back home. It's been a awesome weekend up here in Knoxville, Tennessee, running these roads. I love coming up here, either with the wife to vacation in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, or coming by myself to ride the bike. But one thing is, with it being summer, you got to make sure you're hydrating. That's the last thing you want, is to be out on the bike and get dehydrated. We think that was a cause of the rider going down, or part of the cause this past weekend, or this weekend, really. But I'm making sure to hydrate. I got some water on the bike, and I got to figure out loading the bike, because I'm going to load it a little bit differently with the bag, because on the way up here, I did scratch my saddlebag really bad, and I showed you guys that. So it's not going to be just take the buffer and buff it out. I wish that was the case, but it's not. I'm going to have to replace the lid or repaint it, but more likely what I'm going to do is replace both lids, have those as spares, and then repaint them at some point, so that way I can swap them out if I need to, if something happens to the new ones. So not a big deal, but on the way home, I'm stopping at my local dealership. This intrigued me because most of the time the dealerships don't do stuff like this, but they're having bike games, or it said games. I don't know if it's actual bike games or foot games, but they're having axe throwing as well. So I'm intrigued to see how bike night goes tonight. I'm hoping it's a fun time, giving me somewhere to stop, and then finish off my trip. But enough being said, let's finish getting ready, so that way we can kind of hit the road. And I'm not leaving super early, but I do gain an hour headed back home.
Dirt road tripping, backwoods ripping, got the truck cranked up, and she shotgun sitting from the Carolinas to the coast of California. Oh, baby, it feels like summer. Cold drink sipping, sundress dripping. Baby got back at the lake boat tipping. Them Colorado girls really love to put it on you. Oh, baby, it feels like summer. Oh, baby, it feels like summer. Oh, baby, it feels like backyard kicking, red cup flipping. Yeah, the summer in the Mile High City is different. 36 West, yeah, we heading back to Boulder. Oh, baby, it feels like CO rapping, 1-2 stepping. Everybody at the bar and they drip sweating. These are wild nights. Don't you say I never warned you. Oh, baby, it feels like summer. Oh, baby, it feels like summer. Oh, baby, it feels like.
Get some of that good fuel. 93, yes.
Turn my music loud, roll my windows down. I just wanna cruise with you, just like them country boys do. Tripping backwards, ripping, got the truck cranked up, and she shotgun sitting from the Carolinas to the coast of California. Oh, baby, it feels like cold drink sipping, sundress tripping. Baby got
It feels absolutely amazing to be back out on the road, putting down miles, seeing the country, and I can't be more excited that I have a month until I sell out and hit some new destinations. But it was really good to see so many people there at Traveling Tall's Run to the Hills 6. I mean, it has gotten bigger and bigger every year, and seeing people come in from all over, not just local, not just a state away, but several states. I mean, you had people from Texas, I think Maryland, just all over, which is absolutely amazing to see people getting out, riding these motorcycles. And if that's not a reason to go buy the motorcycle and get out there, it don't matter what you ride. I love my Harleys. I love customizing them. That's what I've been around all my life. I have test rode other bikes, but there's just something about the Harleys that I prefer over any other bike. But that should be a reason enough to go buy the bike, meet some new people, because I have met some amazing people because of traveling, not staying local. I mean, I barely get out and ride with the local people. It is just kind of what it is. They just don't want to get out on their bikes. But I have met some amazing people, seeing this country and the breathtaking views. I mean, that's one reason I love going to Knoxville area, the Pigeon Forge, Smoky Mountains. And that's one reason me and my wife go a lot, even just for a weekend trip, even if it's 3 days like what I did today or what I did this weekend. It's really not that far. And if you're thinking 300, 400 miles is far, you'll never see this country. You'll have to fly somewhere, and that's really not worth getting on a plane for 300 to 400 miles. I mean, to be honest. I mean, I think anywhere in the States is drivable. It just depends on how long you have to get there. Well, I am making excellent timing, guys. I'm only 100 miles from the dealership, so definitely going to get there a little bit early before bike night starts, where I can just chill, hang out, and see them set up. But definitely want to grab me a quick bite to eat real quick. That way I'm not starving when I get there, and rehydrate a little bit, which that wasn't really a rehydration, but I do got some water in my saddlebag. I'm going to drink real quick and throw some sunscreen on.
Red clay road and a pine tree breeze, river rolling slow through the cypress trees, from the banks of the Tombigbee River wide to the lights of Birmingham at night. Alabama, take me home where the southern rivers roll, from the sands of Gulf Shores to the hills of Huntsville. Lord, it's written in my soul. Hear the bands play down in Tuscaloosa town, roll tide echo through the night. Over in Auburn you'll hear War Eagle loud under those Alabama lights. Sweet Alabama, take me home tonight. courthouse square, small town.
Oh, what an amazing day. Kind of glad to be off the interstate. And boy, I'm glad I was not going to Tennessee today, because that traffic got backed up. I actually had a guy let me know. It's like, hey, you going to Tennessee? It's like, I would wait here for a little while, because it's bad. Bad. So, yep, glad to be off the interstate for a little while anyway, and just cruise on into the dealership.
It's fine. It's not hardly going to help. Put it on, like, sit on. No matter how you put it on. Oh, those guys are in the sun. Come on, Carl.
Well, I think it's time to get out of here and head toward the house. This at least gave me kind of a destination to stop and relax at, and actually a few things going on. That was pretty hilarious to watch that Frozen t-shirt competition, to get the t-shirt on and see some axe throwing, and a pretty good turnout for bikes on a Saturday. And again, the weather is great, but I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna go meet up with the wife and go get some food. I think we're going to go get some Mexican and call it quits for the day.